Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, and very happy practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong. So today we're bringing in soft perception. Ooh, I think that's it. It is. I got it right. Yay! Soft perception. One win for the day. See? Just keep counting up those wins. All right. Hi, Lynn. How are you today? Okie dokie smoky. So, first thing we do is 1 minute for peace. Been doing this for a while now, and it is a great way to get yourself connected, heaven and earth, and do a good deed already. So, we'll start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart and just let yourself feel the earth, Mother Earth loving you, and its peaceful energy coming up through the bottom of your feet, ankles, lower legs, knees, thighs, tailbone, up the spine, through all the organs. And as this beautiful piece is coming up, and you can see it as yellow or anything you'd like, know that extra energy you no longer need is just being turned in. It's being turned back, what's the word? Renewed and transforming, there's the word, into beautiful butterflies and leaving your body. And feel yourself getting lighter, and then the universe sends down its love and light. And you're always in this column of peace. Peace from the universe and peace from the earth. We just need to be aware of it. And so we're going to do our minute for peace. Okay. I almost went all the way to bouncing. So hands in prayer position. Close your eyes. Feel that connection. A little bend in the knees. You can straighten your spine. Touch your tongue to the roof of the mouth. Tuck your chin in. And focus on feeling peace. Attracting peace. And radiating peace. And we'll say thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. And now we can start our bouncing. Sound good? So go ahead and start bouncing. Again, oh, let's say hi to everyone. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Faye. Hi, Christine. Hi, Pam. Hi, June. And Lynn and Lynn. Very good. So we're bouncing. We're already radiating peace. We're already cultivating peace. You cultivate, you radiate. So see how that makes sense? That if you're bringing in positive thoughts and you're creating positive thoughts and feelings, that you're going to radiate those. And if you're getting in the mode of anger or something, you're going to radiate that. So we have choice. How do we want to how do we want to be? How do we want to be felt by others? I'm going to double check that again. We're at soft perception. Ooh, okay, so soft perception. So let's softly, hi Martha, Softly perceive our chi, our life force, waking up, getting moving, and knowing that, even though we might have just been sleeping, or maybe it's we're getting ready for sleep, depending on where you are in the day, that our systems, the physical form, has been going the whole time. And we don't have to stay awake for that. Our heartbeats, somehow our pH levels stay where they're supposed to be. We have our digestive system. All our systems are working. Our liver and all are taking out extra things we no longer need to release safely from the body. Let's take our hands over our head and we'll continue for 5 minutes. And we'll just bounce with our hands up over our heads. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. Softly perceiving what's happening in our tissues, in our organs, in our feelings, in our mind. When our eyes are closed, we close off the outside, all those stimuli to help us to focus inward, to listen, using that soft perception, and listen what the body's saying today. Is it saying, get out and walk? Is it saying, this is a day to rest some more? Is it saying, wow, I really could use more water in here? Hi, Alicia. Or how about you give me nutrition, spaced out throughout the day, or whatever it's saying. So listen. Or maybe it's, I could really use a massage, or let's come up with something fun. So at this point, we're breathing in through the nose, we're breathing out through the mouth. And remember, we have to breathe out fully in order to breathe in fully. Halfway through our 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our head. And of course, remember, it's Spring Forest Qigong. You can do this standing, sitting, or lying down. And anything you can't do physically, just use your visualization, use your feeling. And you say, I'm getting all the benefit of standing and bouncing by doing whatever it is you're able to do at this moment. Be grateful and be in awe, and curious. And see if you're holding. I was holding my wrist a little bit there, so I'm releasing that. If you can have the elbows over the shoulder height, that's stimulating the heart and the lungs. This jacket's a little bit hard to get my arms out. And that's okay. You may notice your out breath is longer. That's awesome. Detoxifying. Allow yourself to just notice and be aware of your breathing instead of controlling it if you can. Use our word soft perception. Softly perceiving our body's own, the work that it does automatically, right? Breathing in and breathing out. Let's take our hands down to our sides. Well done. Continue to bounce if you can, and let your shoulders guide you side to side. Your arms just fly up, feeling so free, so young, so happy. And if it's not moving that much, you just say, all right, I see that. And that will send the chi gently down the spine, through all the muscles in the body to help you open, open, open. All blockages are gone. Completely healed, completely healed. Let's do shoulder shrugs. So lift the shoulders up to the ears, head goes back. Still have a little bend in the knees. Your arms are just hanging down. So if you swing a little bit, the arms are just going to swing. And then slowly lower the shoulders, head comes up, spinal fluid comes shooting up into your brain, cleanse, 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 helping to heal any injuries, whatever is going on there, any extra energy you no longer need. Let it turn into butterflies, pull the shoulders down. Now the brain is part of the kidney system. Isn't that interesting? So maybe you'll notice blue butterflies. Release the shoulders 2 more times. So shoulders come up, head goes back. Continue to breathe. Continue to have the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. And then slowly lower them. Head comes up. Spinal fluid comes up. Chi comes up through your whole body and your chi field. Pull the shoulders down, giving yourself a little more stress release. And release and one more time now. All right, shoulders up, head back. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And slowly lower. You don't want to hold this too long. You might get dizzy and cut off your blood supply. So just like 9 seconds-ish, okay? And pull the shoulders down. Okay. And then we'll tap and cup. So start with the cheekbones. Open, open, open. All blockages are gone, completely healed. Move up to the beginning of the eyebrows. Open, open, open. All blockages gone, completely healed. Cup the top of your head, leaning forward. Cup the base of your head. Come down to the seesaw. You can't see that with this collared shirt. So bump at the base of the neck, and you can massage with 1 hand, 2 hands, alternate. You can do a pinch and release. Awesome. Ready? We're going to stimulate the heart and lungs, and by clapping first. Cup the inside of the left elbow and the right side. Underarm left side and the right side. And then cup the window of the lungs. It's right under your collarbone area. There's a little space here, and you're making that little hollow sound. You know you're doing it right. We'll do 2 more sets. As we're switching seasons, this is something you may want to do 9 times. or you may want to do it twice a day, or any time that you're feeling like you're coughing or any kind of allergies or something like that. Hi, Susan. Awesome. Let's cup our kidneys, leaning forward a little bit. Rub with the backs of our hands. Turn your hands over, and then we'll tap the tailbone. So we're using an open hand or loose fist. You still want to make sure you're tapping enough so you feel vibration. So let's hang out here for a sec and see if you can feel the vibration going down to the bottom of the feet. And perhaps you feel it going up to the top of the head. And if you feel it starting to, getting stopped somewhere, as we move, we're going to move here into the hips and then the knees. But if you ever feel like you're looking for the vibration in any of these, and it seems to stop before you think it ought to stop, then just put your attention there for a little bit. That's going to send the chi there to open up that blockage. And we can finish with heel drops, up on the toes, down on the heels. Avoid this if you're pregnant. Allow yourself to let go of any extra stress, anything on your mind. We're just going to let it all fall off like the leaves of those of you in the other side of the world. But on this side, it'd be like the part that holds the bud, keeps it safe. So those come off in some of the trees and things like that. Gosh, I need to go out for a walk and see what's blooming. All right, awesome. So that's the that's the active exercises. Now standing with our feet shoulder hip distance apart, bend the knees, spine nice and straight, tuck your tailbone in and out till you feel, maybe you feel a little release in the lower back, you feel nice and straight. Your shoulders come down, your chin comes in a little bit to align the neck with the rest of the spine. The tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, and we SMILE, start by internal love engine smile. Elbows come out, stretch your fingers and toes, send the chi to the ends of the toes and fingers as if you're trying to make them grow, and then release. Feel your physical form and just kind of shift if you need to, if you're feeling like you're going off to the left side or the forward or something. And invite balance. You can shift on purpose a little bit. Overall, invite balance. See how that feels until your body's like holding its form effortlessly. And then you start to be curious and adventurous and feel your chi moving about, your life force, and invite balance. We had maybe a nice weekend to relax or whatever. We're just going to let go of all of that and just be the light part of ourselves and the form part of ourselves, being and not being. Kind of shifting between being and not being. When we say the password Master Lin gave us, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. See how easy it is to connect to what's most divine for you. Creator, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, masters, teachers, family, grandma, your whole family background, all the ones you know and all the ones you don't know, the air, flowers, colors, And then feeling so a part of everything. Ask for what you want, knowing it's possible and it's happening. I am so grateful that. And then you pour it in. My family is safe and protected. All children are safe and protected. The water is safe and protected. Whatever you want. It can be something specific. It can be just like, I am grateful for peace. And then we start our practice, our healing movement part of the practice. So let's start with moving of yin and yang. It's Monday. We're going to start that way. First, we get into forming of yin and yang. So forming of yin and yang is we have our right hand in front of the upper chest, left hand in front of the lower dantian, elbows are out, fingers are open. There's space between our body and our hands. It can be anywhere that's comfortable for you. Visualize a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. Your eyes closed, spine nice and straight, knees bent. Smile, smile, smile. Chin in, tongue touching the roof of the mouth. This is called forming of yin and yang. Feel how wonderful this feels. And this is something you can just do. This is one of the healing movements. What we're going to do today is moving of yin and yang. So now we take the right hand out and down as the left hand comes in and up. And we're just going to use our elbows to guide the movement. And we're going to focus on the palm of our hands and our fingers to help us to experience our chi in this column of light. You have one hand keeps following the other, so you're making an elliptical pattern. If you're at home, just remember the hand that comes up to the face is going away from you, not toward you, okay? Close your eyes and breathe in and out through the nose at this point for the rest of the practice if you can. Go nice and slowly. Make sure you have a bend in your knees. If you want more energy for the day, if you need more kidney chi, then bend your knees more. And then your hands can go up, to the forehead and down to the bottom of your torso. And you might, while you have your focus on your palms of your hands, you might notice the, what's the word? Notice what your column of light is like. You might notice that it has a color. You might notice it has a temperature. You might notice glimmering, brightness. You may notice that you can smell something that is meaningful to you. Flowers, aftershave, Old Spice aftershave, there's my dad. When we were going through my dad's house, my kids wanted to keep his aftershave. Chaps and Old Spice. So experience this and know you're actually helping your internal organs get a massage right now. Isn't that amazing? You're massaging your internal organs with your life force. Rebalancing yin and yang energy. We are yin and yang here on this planet. plus and minus, left and right, front and back. And we're also one. We're everything and we're opposites. Quite a concept. How's that feeling? How are your hands feeling? Are they just going automatically now that she is just moving you? And when you get with both your hands in front of your lower dantian, and traditionally, left hand's in for males, right hand's in for females. I think I haven't said that for a while, so now I'm like second guessing myself. Then you have space between your body and hands and space between both hands. Then let yourself just breathe in and out. And see if you can breathe in through the hands to your lower dantian, or even all the way to your outside of your back and back. Like from your, okay, that's fun. Okay, so imagine the end of your chi field, arm's distance or so out, or longer. And you're breathing from there through your whole body out to the other side that far and back. Ooh, you guys have got to get going. Okay, all right. So spin, 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 spin. The ball of light, then spin, 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 spin. Smaller. Sorry, I was trying to get done earlier, and then I started going slow again. And let it spin until it turns into a tiny little energy pill and tuck deep behind the navel. So if you are going to go and see Spring Force Qigong live today, Master Lynn's, then head off there. Otherwise, you can rub your hands together, rub your face. Spring Force Qigong every day. And I believe I am doing Sue Kreitz 100 days this weekend. So you get extra days with me if you wish to. And then one giant 10,000 hand breath in. So grateful for all the gifts of the universe, answering all your queries, all your wants. It's all available right now. As we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.